Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. This is Dr. Kelvin coming your way live once again. We do this on Thursday evenings usually. I do hope that you are doing well. It's been a while though. I'm excited. I mean, there's a lot that's been going on, especially in this month. It's been a tough month, no doubt, but it's also been exciting because, Charlie, in the chaos, there's always opportunity. In fact, it is because of the chaos that we have a chance to actually show forth our true colors, our true calling, our purpose, and to become that which we desire and we deserve. And so, hey, when you pray for chaos, because it's out of chaos that chaos is what births opportunity. So if there was no chaos, there will be no opportunity for us to do great things. So once there's chaos, it is indeed a good thing. All right, you're welcome once again to my time. I call it Knowledge Revolution because indeed you can learn your way into any and everything out there. Anything you want to do, you can learn your way into it, especially in this 21st century that we find ourselves in. Everything is at our fingertips. Everything is within an arm's length. Everything is on your phone. So if you are struggling with anything, it's probably because you have not committed enough time to actually try and learn and understand that thing that you are struggling with. And so this evening, well, there's one thing that I have been involved in. I mean, if you have been following my page for a while now, you know I've been involved in network marketing going on 7 years now. And so, I mean, I think this is actually a great thing. It's actually a great industry to belong to, especially if you know and understand exactly what you are doing, what you're getting yourself involved in. And so, I mean, it's always a pleasure to share, you know, a bit of the knowledge that I've acquired, a bit of the experience that I have with, you know, some of you who are still on the fence, or even those of you who are involved in the industry, but you are not seeing top too much. Well, that's why some of us are here. You know, 7 years experience is really a long time. I mean, if I was in a regular traditional business, I'd probably be a manager by now, but Charlie, network marketing is a whole nother ball game. Of course, it has its drawbacks, it also has its benefits. And this evening, I'm hoping that at the end of this session, somebody is going to have a much better understanding of the industry and then make an informed decision to either be a part of it or take their business to the next level. That's my aim here. It's going to be short, it's going to be straight to the point. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to post them in the platform. I mean, I'm in the comments, I mean, so that I can address them as we go along. But basically, this is it. We are going to learn about network marketing and a few things about how the industry of network marketing, you know, matters to you. And so if you're on live with me, I'd like you to drop some hearts in the comment section. Let me know that you are live with me. And if you are live with me, just comment with where you are located, so I know indeed that you can hear me loud and clear. This is also some kind of sound check as well for me. So do drop your location in the comment section or drop some hearts. Let me know that you can actually hear me loud and clear. All right, but we are going to zoom right in, literally zoom, because it's a Zoom call. So what is the real business of network marketing? Well, for starters, you must understand what network marketing is. So what is network marketing? Because before you can talk about the real business of network marketing, you must know what indeed network marketing is. Then we sort of link it all back in. So, and yeah, it's good to have you join us, Benjamin. Good to have you join us. do share the link with your people as well, so that we can get everybody on and then have a great time together. All right, so what is network marketing? Well, people have ascribed all sorts of definitions to network marketing, but at the core or at the base of it, network marketing is simply a payment system. That's it. I mean, it's not complicated at all. It's very simple, straight to the point. It's a payment system. You know, you put in some work, and the company or the platform you are partnering with sees the work you are doing, and then they pay you the equivalent of the work you've done. In fact, network marketing is if not the only industry where you actually get paid exactly what you deserve. You know, you put in work and you get paid exactly how much work you put in. And network marketing doesn't care whether you are you are well educated, you have a degree or you don't have a degree, whether you are male or female, whether you are an entrepreneur or you are not, it does not care. All that network marketing is looking for is results. So once you bring the results, it pays you. It's the payment system. So once you understand the network marketing is a payment system that rewards you based on how much value you bring to the company, then you begin to understand why some people are making more money in network marketing than others. Because some people are obviously bringing in more revenue than others are bringing in. And since there's no standard payment, there's no standard payment in network marketing. You get paid what you bring in. And so that's why there are so many different levels of earnings, even within the same company or in the same team. People are earning differently. Even people at the same level, at the same rank, don't get paid the same amount of money because they're not bringing in the same volume of work. And so you must understand that it's simply a payment system. Now, the next point that we need to understand is, why should anybody be interested in network marketing? Remember that our original topic is that we are trying to discuss what the real business in network marketing is, but we need to break it down into a couple of steps before we dive into the final answer. And so the question is, what is the real business? Oh, sorry, why should anybody be interested in network marketing? So I'm going to take this from two points of view. The first point of view is, why should any company opt for network marketing? And that's actually a very easy question to answer. That's very easy to answer. So why should a company opt for network marketing? Very simple. Number one, it is a proven industry. If you have a relevant product, if you have a product that makes a difference, you have a product that's an experiential product. When I say experiential product, I'm talking about a product that makes you feel good or makes you look good or makes you want to step out and show people what you've got. And that's an experiential product. Product that when you use, you notice the difference. The difference between you not using the product and you using the product is quite obvious. If you have such a product, one of the best ways you can actually market that product is through network marketing. It's proving in the sense that if you look at the numbers, in 2019, the industry of network marketing generated over $160 billion in revenue. That's in 2019. That's pre-COVID. Then check out the year 2020 during COVID. The industry of network marketing actually exploded. There was a lot of chaos, a lot of uncertainty. Everybody was trying their best to, maximize whatever they had, and network marketing was not left out. The industry saw a significant boom. 2019, $160 billion. 2020, the industry of network marketing generated over $200 billion. Now, if you do the math, that's approximately $500 million every single day. I kid you not. The industry of network marketing was generating revenues of $500 million a day in 2020. Now, that's some serious revenue, And so if you're a company and you see these numbers, obviously you're going to want to, take advantage of the numbers. The industry of network marketing is projected to generate over $600 billion by the year 2025. And that's some serious income right there. So any company, it will be foolish on the part of any company to not consider network marketing. So on the company side, it is proving. The second point is that it is also cheaper to push your product through network marketing, in the sense that the company is going to leverage on people who are already hungry, who are already driven, who are already self-motivated. And so the company does not have to spend much money in training their sales force or in motivating their sales force, because the people they already have are self-motivated, they are already driven. And so with little investment, or rather, if the company focuses all their attention on coming out with a great product, there's already some people who are already committed to moving that product from this point to that point. And so these are the two reasons why most companies would opt for network marketing. One is proving, two is cheaper for the company. But more importantly, why should you consider getting started with network marketing? And if you are joining me live and you are involved in network marketing, go ahead and type yes to network marketing. If you are not involved in network marketing, type no, so we know I know how to handle these two different audiences. But indeed, why should you consider network marketing? The most important reason why you should consider network marketing, especially if you are entrepreneurially minded. If you are somebody who has a burning desire to actually become an entrepreneur, you're a problem solver, but for one reason or another, you haven't had it easy with starting your own business. Well, network marketing presents a platform where you can actually get started with a low buy-in. The cost of getting started with network marketing is actually very significantly lower than a traditional business, with just about $100 up to $1,000, you can actually start a very profitable network marketing business. So that's one reason why people actually consider network marketing. The second reason why people join network marketing is that it gives them access to free resources including a network of people training on how to build a successful business, and you actually are able to leverage on what the company has and add to your skill. It's amazing. I mean, like I said, I have been involved in the industry for the past 7 years, and I'll tell you for free, it's really been a blessing. And then the knowledge that I've acquired, the network that I've built is really, really mind-blowing, considering that I started with a fraction of the cost it would have taken to start a traditional business. So these are the reasons why you should probably consider joining network marketing if you are not in there yet. But now let's come to the meat of the matter, the reason why we are gathered here this evening. What is the real business of network marketing? The biggest mistake a lot of us make, the biggest thing that pulls a lot of us back, the biggest reason why people fail in this industry of network marketing is because they think that they are here to sell products. I know this is going to sound controversial, but take it from me. Your role in network marketing is not to sell products. Listen, the company wants you to sell products. The company is looking for salespeople because the company, once products are moving, they are going to get paid. The company has converted their value into a product, into a commodity, into a service, and they've given you access to that service so that you can take that service or take that product and give it to your network of people. And once your network buys that product, the company is going to get paid, period. And if you follow this my page, you realize that we talk a lot about value creation and wealth creation and all those things. Because when you talk about wealth creation, it's about creating a tangible, something that's a commercially viable product, selling that product or service, and the revenue that comes from that transaction is what begins your journey to wealth creation. And so the company has done all that. They have a commercially viable product. That's probably why you joined them. You see, and the thing is, many people join network marketing companies because they may have benefited from the product or they are benefiting from the comp plan. Now, human as we are, once we benefit for something, even if we were not being paid to market that thing, we are going to talk about it. I mean, guess what? How did you discover your barber? I mean, most of us discovered our barbers on the recommendation of a friend who had patronized that barber. And that friend probably also discovered that same barber through the recommendation of another friend. And if I go to the barber and the barber does a good job on my head, I'm going to recommend that barber to my friend as well. And this barber may never actually pay me for the referral I'm doing, but it's human nature for me to talk about what I feel good about. And so when I try a product, when I use a product or I use a service and the service is good, I'm going to talk about it, whether I'm paid or not. And so the company is making sure that their product is a good product that people are going to talk about. And so if all you do in network marketing is sell product, you've missed it. All you're doing is making the company rich. And so the real business in network marketing is not about selling products. The business of network marketing is about personal development. And I'm sure you've heard this over and over again, but you've never paid heed to it, or you never paid attention to it. But indeed, the business of network marketing is in personal development. It's about increasing your value, becoming more valuable, because the company already has a valuable product that's with or without you. And this is very, very important. Whether you do business or you don't do business with that company, the company will not collapse because other people are going to still engage in business with that company. In fact, there are people who will purchase products and not even build a business with that company because the product is good. And indeed, I mean, my company that I'm partnering with at the moment, I mean, our products are being sold all over the place by people who are not even affiliated to the company. And so it tells you that indeed you are not that important in the grand scheme of things. I mean, you have to understand, you have to know yourself, you have to know your position. You are not that important. If you left the company right now, the company will not collapse. And so the best thing you can do for yourself is to increase your value, become a more valuable member of the society. So that when your value matches the company's value, then together you can actually have a serious business component, a serious business organization that's going to generate income for you because your value is part of the discussion that we are having. Anybody who is in network marketing should have heard this before, that people or prospects will join you first before they join the company. This is because it is the expectation that when people engage with you, people interact with you, they are going to see something of value in you. So that person wants to be like you. That person wants to be associated with you. You know, so if even before you begin to share about some other companies, some companies' products or some companies' compensation program, the person you are talking to should already want to be associated with you. That's your value. And when you have now got that person into your circle, then you can now connect him with the product. So here's a typical scenario. As I'm talking to you right now, somebody wants to be like me. Somebody sees what I'm saying and wants to understand more, wants to go a bit deeper, and so he's going to engage in me. At that point, it's not about the company, it's about me, you know. But as a business builder, as a network marketer, I should then be able to direct the person to let the person understand that if you want to be in my space, then you have to come through this platform, you have to come through this channel, so that now I'm plugging my value and the company's value together so that we can have a mutually beneficial relationship. If all I do from day one is to give the person the company's product, the company's value, then I don't have anything to leverage myself on, because I've already connected that person to the company. So if the person, if this prospect or this new person needs anything, he's not going to come to me, he's going to go to the company, because it is the company's value that I was marketing. So I've made the biggest mistake in network marketing, which is that I signed the person to the company and not to myself. But everybody knows, all the books on network marketing will tell you that sign the person to yourself first. You know, have that connection with the person before you connect the person to the company. Because see, companies have their bottom line, companies have their revenue targets, companies have their hopes and aspirations, you know, and so they are going to do things that favor the company. So for instance, if your company is operating in Africa, one of the biggest challenges they're going to have is currency fluctuation. If your company needs to show up revenue because currency is fluctuating, they are going to do things to show up their bottom line, to prevent them from going below a certain mark. And those measures they're going to put in place is going to affect you and your business. Now, what's going to happen is that if you have not signed the people, if your team or your prospect does not consider you as valuable, when the company does their thing to stay profitable, the ripple effect is that it's going to affect your team, because your team is all focused on the company. And so you have to begin to build value outside of the company. That's what the real business of network marketing is. So that every successful business builder in network marketing, you realize that has a persona that is independent of the company. Now, I've actually spent time and done a lot of research about all the top earners, and trust me, there are people making serious money in network marketing. I mean, people are earning upwards of $1 million every single month. That's mad money. Imagine earning $1 million every single month. Wow. In fact, currently the highest earner in network marketing is paid about $2.8 million a month. Now, it might not seem significant, but think about this. Network marketing is actually not a full-time business, it's a part-time business. People do network marketing part-time. I mean, this guy is doing network marketing like what, 2-3 hours a day and getting paid $2.8 million every single month. Now, when you put that into perspective, you realize that it is indeed a big deal, and that is amazing. I mean, that's significant, serious money. But you see, you check out the top 100 top earners in network marketing, and you hardly see them talking about the company. It does not mean that they don't have a company. It does not mean that they are not part of a company. They are, but they have understood, they have realized that they themselves need to build value in themselves as a people, as a person, before they attach their value to the company's value. And so if you want to be successful in network marketing, you have to begin to build value in yourself. People must see you as a valuable individual. I want to associate with this guy even if there was no company. That's what I'm talking about. So once they associate with you, then you can now add or join your value to the company's value, and then begin to develop something else altogether. You see, because network marketing companies should necessarily leverage on your value, not the other way around. Many of us are leveraging on the company. It should be the other way around. The company should leverage on us. And to begin to build value in you, you become more valuable, that the company will leverage on you. Until you become valuable, until the company begins to leverage on you, there's no way you can earn significant money. And this is my personal target for the next couple of years. I'm going to increase my value so that the company is going to leverage on me, because at that point, I call the shots. And I definitely want to call the shots. And so what am I going to do? Knowledge revolution. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. That's what the good book says. And so if you want to do network marketing and do it well, you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to learn. I've repeated it 3 times, because if you are not willing to learn, you cannot achieve the success you're looking for. Learning is at the base, is the foundation that we are going to build everything on. And so that's what I came here to share with you this evening. The real business in network marketing is not selling products. We are not salespeople. We are business builders. If you want to be a salesperson, network marketing is not for you, because all you're going to do is you're going to enrich the company. We came here to build business, to build a business. And business is anything that solves a problem, because once you solve a problem, you're going to get paid money. And so become a problem solver, become a solution bringer. And that is when you're going to enjoy significant returns in your network marketing business. All right, guys. So that's from me, Dr. Kelvin, coming your way live this evening with this brief expose on the real business of network marketing. If you agree with what I've said, go ahead and comment. Put your comments in the comment section. Agree. If you disagree, I'd love to hear from you even more. So put your comments in the comment section. Let me know what your opinion is about what you just heard, and let's have a discussion. Let's engage. Let's talk. Let's improve the network marketing industry in Ghana and Africa, and let's leverage and build some significant business links. All right, guys. Have a lovely evening. Stay blessed. Peace.